Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. As we approach the first anniversary of this Labour government, and more importantly, the first anniversary of Keir Starmer being allegedly in charge, we can look back at it and see all the failings. The failings of what one very senior member of the Labour Party has described as a complete and utter shit show. With virtually every decision made the wrong decision, with the alienation almost immediately of Starmer to the people after the Southport massacre by an immigrant, by a Muslim immigrant, that people went to jail for saying at the time, "Oh, how dare you say this?" Then it turned out that that was actually, the truth. And yet people went to prison, people died in prison for telling the truth. That was the start of it, and from then it's gone downhill. And for me, has it gone downhill? U-turn after U-turn, policy destroyed after policy destroyed. The people he's put in jobs have proven to be not just not able to do the job, but absolutely the wrong people for the job. So rubbish at it that things have got worse. You've got a racist as the foreign secretary who, when he's not spending £15,000 a day hauling his huge, immense arse all over the planet while quaffing food at a prodigious rate, you've got a Home Secretary who can't protect the borders, who doesn't know how to get the police on side, and who has done nothing but release prisoners. On top of that, unbelievably, he's put in a Chancellor whose every single decision, every single policy designed to raise money has lost money. A woman who lied about being an economist, a woman who is so completely out of her depth that she sits in tears. Did you see her face when Rayner was doing PMQs this week? Rachel Reeves looked like she'd rather be, anywhere else rather than sitting there next to the one woman who absolutely loathes her more than any other, and that's hard to believe. So yes, it's been an absolute load of old bollocks for the past year, and of course it's only going to get worse. Remember that lie about no more taxes? Taxes are going up. You know the lies about we are going to clamp down on immigration? Immigration is increasing. Homelessness is increasing. The pound is weakening. Employment is lessening. Unemployment is growing. Poverty is growing. They've got no solutions because they don't even understand the problems. All they can do is blame the previous government, but that won't wash. It's been a year now. All your policies have been implemented, nearly all of your policies have been implemented, and it's got worse. You've still got the Employment Rights Bill to go through. And all I can say there is brace for impact, because the economy is absolutely going to hit the buffers and disintegrate. Britain will become, almost overnight, a third world country. The only upside of what Labour are doing is that fewer immigrants will want to come here, because they'll sit there, look at Britain and going, well, I ain't going to that shithole. The thing is, Starmer doesn't even realise how bad it is out there. He doesn't relate to people. He doesn't talk to people. You saw the Southport thing. I go to Southport, I stand. Remember to look sad. Okay, let's get in the car. There's a party later. I mean, there's a word I cannot use. You know the word. I cannot use that word. But God, I want to. Because that's what he is, isn't he? And he won't even talk to his backbenchers. He's getting rebellion after rebellion. And he can't pick the phone up and go, "Hi, John, what's happening, man? I hear you thinking about rebellion. Please don't." He doesn't know John. He doesn't know how to talk to, normal people. He's an absolute android. He hasn't got a clue, not an idea of a clue of how to speak to normal people. He doesn't live in that world. And he goes on about, oh, well, we're not going to have a two-tier system. and then has two-tier system. And now the latest wheeze, which I'll probably do a video on later, about this. We're gonna do the U-turn on the PIP thing, and anyone who's getting the money now will continue getting it. Yeah, but if you're about to get something that you're going to need PIP for, fuck you. You know, two-tier disability. The man cannot see he cannot see himself as we see him. He cannot understand why we loathe him so much. We see him in the raw and in the truth. He sees himself in a mirror wearing the most rosiest of rose-tinted spectacles. He probably thinks he's a handsome, debonair man about town. Look at me, rather foppish, like a young Hugh Grant, dancing round number 10. Where's Martine McCutcheon? She's a bit of fruit, isn't she? Because let's face it, well, fruit, plenty of them in his life, innit? But he's not the sort of person he thinks he is. No, he's a wanker. He's a fat, odious, hate-filled, androidial prick who has got no idea of the damage he's done. But his party has. And those whispers are now turned into shouts. You have openly now, his own MPs calling for him to go. They're all fed up with him. They all know that they're a one-party MP. A one-parliament MP. And they're basically wanting the change, and they want it to happen now. I don't think he's going to see the back end of the party conference. I think there'll be a motion of no confidence in him at conference, and he'll lose. And then it will hit him, and he'll be like, but I'm the bestest ever. And he won't be able to comprehend it. He'll probably squat in number 10. But what's truly, of all of this, the one thing that's even truly more frightening than anything, is the replacement. Because it's odds on it's going to be the Growler. Now, while Starmer is many, many things, he's not a stupid man. He's an educated man. I mean, he's a dick. He can't relate and all that we've covered, but he is an educated man. Can you imagine life under the Growler? A woman who left school virtually unable to read and write. More cock ends than weekends, as they say. Left school with more kids than O-levels. And she is about to become the Prime Minister of this country. We should all stand on the deck and salute as the ship sinks. Because Britain cannot survive. Not under him. And certainly, God, not under her. Thanks very much. Bye.